listening to Paris Live on Radio France International with me, Brian Eads. It is Saturday, the 2nd of December. Let's start with a rundown of today's top stories. In the United States, a former member of President Donald Trump's administration, Security Advisor Michael Flynn, has pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about his meetings with the Russian ambassador to Washington, D.C. Charges were brought against him by the special counsel Robert Mueller, who's leading an investigation into whether or not Russia interfered in last year's U.S. presidential election. Flynn is the most senior member of the administration to be indicted. He said he was cooperating with Mueller's inquiry. The United States renewed its support for Libya's UN-backed government yesterday and urged all parties in the country to support efforts to organize elections. President Donald Trump welcomed Prime Minister Fayez al-Sarraj to the White House shortly after the Libyan leader visited the State Department for talks with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. Despite international support, Sarraj's administration has struggled to impose its will on militias and lost ground to a rival Eastern administration backed by the military strongman Khalifa Haftar. The Honduran government has declared a state of emergency, restricting free movement in an attempt to stop violent demonstrations across the country. The unrest was triggered by claims of fraud in the country's presidential election. The decree was approved by President Juan Orlando Hernandez, who's seeking re-election despite a constitutional ban on a second term.